Today we are visiting the Beechcraft Heritage Museum. See, when the head swivels, the phone does too.
Yeah. It's kind of a gloomy day. It's been trying to rain all day. It hasn't mustered much rain, just a little bit of spray, I guess. We need some rain. We got a little bit last night, but not enough. We got 0.2 inches of rain. But Friday and Saturday, we're supposed to get more rain. So. I hope they're open.
It doesn't look very open.
It doesn't. It's like,
It says the museum is open.
It says it is.
Might be all to ourselves.
Wow, which will be good for sound. Well, good morning, Madam Mayor. And where are we today?
We are at the Beechcraft Heritage Museum.
Ah,
Do you know what that is?
I think it's about planes.
Yes. They have some cool planes here.
And it looks like the museum, it says it's open. But when I look at the parking lot,
It doesn't scream open.
it doesn't scream open. So it looks like it's a two-building tour. It looks like there's one over here and then there's one over here. This looks like the entrance. Says it's open. We hope it's open. We're going to go see if it's open. One thing, the entrance lights look like landing lights. That's a pretty unique idea. And off to the right there, you can see the airfield. There's a grass strip right there.
And people's names are on
People
there.
have their names on these cones going around what look like landing lights. So yeah, this should be interesting. And I also have a sport pilot's license, but not for a regular airplane. It's called a weight shift control two-seater airplane, and we do have videos on that. But I've since sold that airplane. I don't have it anymore, but I still have possession of a sport pilot license for a recreational aircraft. But anyway, so this should be fun. I don't know a whole lot about Beechcraft. I know it's an older manufacturer, and they got some cool stuff here. And the history of Tullahoma is all about aviation. There's a lot of aviation monuments in town, about town, and there's a lot of there's the Arnold Air Force Base also does some work with avionics. So there's a lot of avionic history here, and so I'm interested to learn some stuff. Looks like there's a plane over there taxiing around.
These chairs.
Pretty neat. Chairs are nice. This is a nice like farmland. You can hear the birds chirping and everything's good. So let's check it out. Oh wow, I think they're open. That's exciting.
Sweet. We got the place to ourselves.
We do. And so what can we expect to see here today?
Well, we have 3 hangars. There's 78,000 total square feet.
Wow.
2 hangars are attached. That is the 3rd hangar. That is the Bost Hanger. So when you get ready to go to that, you do have to go out these front doors and just come around and follow the sidewalk. If you want to start with the history and like the oldest planes, you can go back to that brick wall, take a left. That is Walter Beech Hanger, the chapel, and then this log cabin. And on the right side of the log cabin is the Louise Thaden Library, and she's really the lady that helped inspire the museum to actually be here in Tullahoma. Beechcraft is out of Kansas. So those 2 portraits, that is actually Walter and Olive Beech, the founders of Beechcraft. And the very last picture on that wall is actually a picture of Olive Beech and Louise here at the museum. So, but she won the Powder Puff Derby in 1929, beating out Amelia. Everybody knows Amelia. And then she won the 1936 Bendex Air Race when they let the women enter against the men. And she was flying a stagger wing, but she beat out everybody. But she loved the stagger wing. But there was a local group here, a local stagger wing group, and they had a convention in 1973, and she was the guest speaker. And she kind of just challenged them to do something to help preserve the heritage of the plane. That's kind of what got it started here. So the parish has actually donated the land, but on that very back brick wall, There is a black and white photo of a group of gentlemen out in front of this log cabin, and that's the founders that helped get it going. So,
that's cool.
but yeah. So, and then Cianchette, that's two ways to get to Cianchette. You can go past that red stagger wing down a hallway, or if you go to the gift shop behind me and take a right, there's a long hallway with restrooms. But it leads you to that hangar as well. And at the end of that hallway is actually the cockpit that you can get into. The rest of the planes and the exhibits, we do ask that you just please don't touch, but you can take pictures and videos.
Nice.
That sounds great. Thank you. Well, definitely looks like there's a lot of history here, which is what I would expect to find in a museum is history, right?
Yeah.
Walter Beech, Olive and Beech.
Nice artwork.
Yeah, beautiful. This looks like something you would see in Alaska because of they have a lot of private docks and private airstrips in Alaska. Black and white pictures do so well at showing detail. I think they do better
I love black and white
sometimes
pictures.
than the pretty neat. And they have a gift shop, of course. Shows all the different style airplanes.
Have you ever flown in one of these?
No, I have not.
I think that would be fun.
I think it would be too, but no, I haven't. And if any time during this video that you would like to read some of this stuff, because I am kind of moving through them a little bit, or you could spend all day in here, just hit the pause button and blow it up and read it, and then you can hit continue on the tour. This looks like a log cabin. This is kind of what I wanted to see. Wouldn't this be neat? Oh, wow.
What? To own a log cabin?
Yeah, to own a log cabin.
Wouldn't that be neat?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think it is neat, yes. And we are finding some challenges with it, though, with the doors being small and refrigerator space. Like if we were looking at possibly a new fridge, but we can't get the newer, taller fridges in there.
And the lighting is a challenge.
The lighting is a challenge. So it's really some old school challenges, but
I don't mind them.
we don't mind them. We embrace it.
The trade-off is worth it.
It is. You can smell the wood of this cabin. And that's what I like about it, is that it's so earthbound, I guess. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's
I
rustic.
can't help you with that. I can't smell anything.
But they have a cutout right here. It looks like they make it look like hangar doors, and then they got the planes in here.
Where you want to go?
I guess we'll go in here. Look at some of these old pictures. Really neat. National Women's Air Derby, that says. Is that couch comfortable?
Very comfortable, and look at the view.
That is a pretty neat view.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
Nice. All we need is a cup of coffee to go with this kind of dreary, rainy day. So we figured we'd find something, an indoor adventure today. So this is what we decided to do, was this museum. We knew we wanted to come here at some point. So today was the day. We figured we'd pick a rainy day, and that's what we did. Pretty
Wow.
neat.
Pretty neat, really.
Yeah. You think there'd be more to it, don't you? There's not that much to it, really. Got some real brass on this one. That's cool, all that brass. Very nice.
So beautiful.
Hmm.
This is the first Beechcraft.
The first Beechcraft. I like the wheel pants on those. Look nice. The way they're molded to the body.
Just gorgeous. It would be so cool to fly in one of these.
Yeah, it would. Looks like a four-seater. Beautiful planes. Selling price was $10,000. You know, most of the aircraft, like up in Alaska, they're older planes. They're not newer planes. Most of them are Super Cubs and all that up there. Different style of airplane, obviously. Um, good for getting into the bush, landing on floats. That's what their priority is up there. I think these stagger planes, and somebody may correct me, I believe they're designed more for aeronaut, like aerobatics. That's the word I'm looking for. They can do steep dives and rollovers and such. Pretty neat stuff. I like this color. I like the green.
Yeah, this would match your Shady Oaks campground theme.
It would, wouldn't it? Landing speed of 45.
Remarkable.
Yeah, pretty neat. And what a nice building.
So nice for all the people that donated. Oh, man. There must have been something flying in these.
Yeah, because it's an open pit, and that's really neat. You really get a feel for your height and your speed and all that.
Colors and the shine. want to go in one.
A lot of the newer engines, plane engines, are built by Lycoming. I don't know if that's what these are or not. I didn't read it. All this stuff might predate that company. Very neat. So which one you want to take home? We need one with floats on
Just one?
it. It's neat that I bet that these to work on are probably not too bad, really, because I mean you can see the inner workings of them right here. Like there's all the cylinders. Obviously, this is an air-cooled engine. I mean, you remove this prop head and you can get to everything right here, and it's right at head level. It makes it kind of easy to work on, at least initially. I don't know. I can't speak for the insides, how easy they are to work on, but Model A, 1925. Selling price $3,500. Sounds like a deal. But it ain't $3,500 now. Pretty open engine. Some old news articles.
Are these the same kind of planes that people would stand on the wings and do the acrobatic stuff?
I think so too. I think so. Again, not an expert on that. I don't know if it was these exact planes. Like I don't know if those were Beechcrafts or not. But yes, the staggered wings.
Style. Same
Yeah,
style.
the style is what they use to wing walk. They call it wing walking.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah, that's not me. I'm not doing that. But yeah, they did
Like
that.
you're really out there, like.
Yeah, you're out there. I mean, if your intention was to jump from the airplane, I guess that would be good. You can go out on the wing and just don't let that tail wing clip you on the way out. But you're away from the motor. You wouldn't have to worry about that. They have a really neat history of flight here in Tullahoma and the surrounding area. A lot of neat articles. Manufacturing plant where they built them. Here's an assembly line picture.
This is a seat.
That's neat. They used wicker to make the seats because they were lightweight. Do you remember Texaco?
Of course.
The really old gas station. That's neat. Wonder if that was done for advertising or if maybe they owned a plane. I don't know.
Theater.
Oh, a theater.
or some kind of events room.
Oh. Oh, wow. The smell in here is really neat. You can smell all this wood. This is really neat. I wonder what they do in here.
I don't know, but they got some gorgeous black and white photos.
I know. I bet some people that watch the video may be able to come back with more information about this era.
Interesting older
Or
furniture.
maybe some people that were actually involved in, the Beechcraft work. Or maybe involved in building the museum that's here. Any of that stuff we'd be interested to know that so we can share with other viewers. The history lesson. I like those chandeliers.
Maybe this is the kind of lighting you need in our log cabin.
Maybe so. I love the roof lines and everything. It's beautiful. I love the rough cut lumber right here. That's so neat.
Get a bunch of spotlights and point them.
Army, Navy. Go Army.
She's a lady I would have liked to meet.
I bet she has a lot of stories.
She's got spunk.
Ah. Funk is good.
Beautiful pictures.
Yeah, they did a good job here restoring all this history too. This is neat with all the planes. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of her in here, I think. This plane looks like the Wright brothers plane. It is the Wright brothers plane. There you go. First Lady of Aviation. What'd you find there?
Oh,
Oh.
Lord is my shepherd, shall want nothing.
You're looking for a pantry cabinet. There you go.
I know, I was just thinking that. Here's the piece we're looking for. Load it up.
I don't think it'll fit in the Jeep.
Not exactly. I'd have to repaint it. So it's beautiful. It doesn't fit into our scheme.
Decor. Yeah. Got a couple of side rooms in here with some neat stuff. I just really like this building as like a cabin, like to live.
Floor is cool.
I know, it's rough cut lumber for the floor. Look,
I love it.
there's an airplane in the fireplace. The loft area.
Storage.
Yep. There's so many things to see. Like, you'd be in here for weeks, like if you spent time on each one, reading them all.
This is my kind of beach party.
Yeah, beach party. There it is. There's an old roll top desk. They just don't make things like they used to.
I like that one because it's not too big. We need to get a small desk too. Built to last.
I like the furniture in here. Nice. Real wood. You know, you look back at all this stuff and you just can't help but think what the United States of America used to do for the world and what we do now. It's like all the other countries have caught up to us because we're involved in all of our own. We get in our own way. We don't invent anymore. We don't roll up our sleeves and do the blue collar work anymore. We just want it all handed to us.
People are largely caught up in division.
Yep. We're too busy fighting amongst ourselves to grow forward as a country and as a nation. We used to lead the world and now we just buy it from other worlds. Crazy. I wish I'd grown up 20 years earlier so I really didn't have to see all the changes that are happening now. Because I don't think too many of them are very good.
I always wish I had grown up in an earlier time because I wanted a poodle skirt.
A poodle skirt?
Yeah. Well, there's poodle skirts.
That's a cute reason. I wouldn't have thought of that.
I like the way they dressed and the respect they had.
Yeah, and even at the Mary Bobo's restaurant, when they talked about the history of when you came to dinner, you dressed up for dinner. You know,
Right.
now we barely dress up for church. I mean, it's just when you compare those things, it's like, that's crazy.
Different.
quite different. And I think it's just, I think the needle's going in the wrong direction. And I don't know what it's going to take to get back on track. Like people get used to easy and convenient, and it's hard to get away from easy and convenient.
God's the only one who can fix this now.
Yeah. Really neat.
It was another firecracker.
See, these were the people being depicted in these articles and in these photographs. These are people that get things done. These are people that don't wait on someone else to hand it to them. They're pioneers in their field, and they go and they get it done. I miss that spirit. America had that spirit. We invented so many things, Thomas Edison, and just all of it. We did more than any other country combined. And now look at us. I mean, many of the products that we buy today, where are they made? And they're not made in the USA,
China.
China. You go on Amazon, hey, and I'm guilty of it too. Amazon's quick and easy, comes to your door, and you get the best price. But you know why you're getting the best price? Because it's in largely a inferior product made in China. But we buy it because we're going to save a few dollars, and we don't think about, or we don't care about. I'm not sure which category it falls in, but it's. I'm just speaking in general terms, and that it's just sad that we've digressed back into a lazy world and not into a forward-thinking, innovative world. I guess this airplane museum became a personal history of the world. Look at these windows here. Real copper. That's the kind of things we don't make anymore. You know, what do we throw up now? That's an interesting wing design. Looks like an all aluminum plane, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty shiny. Can you imagine the sun glare on this thing hitting the wing at the right angle?
Oof.
Looks like it was used for test flights. Here we have a Parker stack wing.
Price tag's going up.
Yeah, it's getting up there now. 29,000, 27,000. And it's still cheaper than most cars these days. Can you believe you can even get a car and in the $90,000, $94,000, $100,000 for just a truck nowadays? that not insane?
Yes.
Who has these jobs? This looks like a really comfortable airplane to fly in. It looks like a Cadillac or something in the back. It has the air vents in the top and leather seats, upholstered roof. Very nice.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to fly.